Alright everybody, welcome back. Classy Bonsai in the Bonsai basement for the winter here. These are those little Scheffler cuttings that I got on clearance. Look at this one. Clearly doesn't have a big enough pot. I think that wire is biting in. So I think I'm going to put this in a bigger pot. Even though I kind of like it there, but like, what is happening? So, look at that Arial root. More coming out, so I'm going to pot it up. Same with these ones. More buck wild. Roots everywhere. Growing out of the bottom, growing out of the top. So I'm going to put them in this bigger one so that those roots can become a feature. Instead of just like growing down and out. Maybe they'll grow into some soil. I'm going to try a mix with this coconut coir and mix in the soil. It's already in them. There's some pumice in there. Lava. But these are tropicals and $4 for all of these trees. So this tree I think is going to go into this pot. And this tree is going to go into this pot. Yeah, I'm going to start with this big one first. It's not the greatest working angle or backdrop, but it is what it is. I mean, seriously. It's a wild amount of roots. These are just a piece of wire that I stuck in here to keep the trees from like falling apart. Originally, it's not really doing anything. With all these roots, it's bizarre. This probably needs the top trimmed out of it too, honestly. But we'll get into it. See what we got going on here. Okay, so that's that wire. It is not really holding anything in there at all. Let's get this moss over here. Maybe we can save it. I like moss. Sit right there. What if this will just come out of here? Without it. It's a weird one. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's pretty dry down in there. No wonder it's got so many Arial roots. It's dry as a bone. Got all to sit in that thing. Pretty cool. I'm gonna sit in here pretty good. I got some screen in there. I put some of the more granular stuff on the bottom here, like the drainage layer, stuff that was already in it. I'm gonna clean it out a little bit here, sort out these roots just a little, because they're kind of spiraling. I don't know the best way to do this so that I don't block that camera. Should put the camera on the other side of me. It is the dead of winter and I'm doing this. I'm doing it in my house, and this is going into my indoor greenhouse where this thing has been flourishing. And I'm pretty sure it will continue to flourish. But I just kind of want to make sure that these circling roots that I had from the other pot are kind of straightened out. Gently. Where's this root going? Alright. Should I trim some of those long ones? Maybe. That looks pretty raked out. I like this side of the pot much better. Make this the front. I think I want that tree to be back, but not like... Yeah, I like that angle. No, this is going to give them much more to grow into. It might. Here's the next one. It is clearly biting in, which is unfortunate. I didn't mean for that to happen. That's okay. I'm sure it'll heal fine, but just not ideal. Yeah. Yeah, we got some bite. All right. But it's growing like crazy, because this was one tiny little cutting. Look at that root. That root is like a trunk. It's got its own world. Oh, that's holding them. Oops. Yeah, this one went buck wild as well. Stop peeling that. That's holding the screen in. You big dummy. So we'll try and get it out of here without doing too much damage to it. And it needs a bigger pot. This is just not doing it justice. So we can just peel it out of here. Yeah, we can. It's a shallow little pot. This was basically a cutting. When I put it in here, it was no bigger than a cutting from Home Depot. It only had a couple of roots on it. I'm not even going to mess with these roots. They're splayed out pretty nice. Even this weird Arial root, it's not doing anything bad. I'm scrolling backwards. Move that one over. Yeah. So I think we're going to put this in the pot. We just took that other one out of, because that was 3 trees. This is just one. I think this one will do just fine in here. So let's do that. Yeah. Some of these are just too long. They'll be all right. Don't want them there though. I don't know how I'm going to hold this down. It's only going to take it a week to get roots to hold itself down at this rate. But as long as the roots keep growing down, I don't want to have another situation where it's biting in. But I also want the tree to be held in the pot for a few days at least. So I'm just going to do that basic little twist there. I can cut it off. Yep. Give it a try. So new substrate. I'm only trying it for these 2 Schefflera clearance trees. Although I really should treat all my trees the same. I don't think anybody does that. There we go. It's another one potted up. Let's get some water on it. Here's what I did. I took this bad boy, put it into something much cooler, I think. I think it's going to look really awesome in the long run, especially when these crazy roots really start taking hold. Just have them in this pan for watering purposes. But I did keep the cuttings, which I need like a hole in the head. And then this one, last but not least, I took it and put it in the pot that the other one was in. I liked the pot it was in, but I underestimated the rootage. So we're going to get these in the greenhouse and let them recover. Leave them alone for a while. Just try and guide these roots down as they grow into the soil instead of out over the pot. And there they are. Thanks for watching.